Hello and welcome to a new video on our channel. So I watched Mickey 17 last night and went in with very low expectations due to the many negative reviews I saw on YouTube. This review will be spoiler free. If there are spoilers, I will announce it beforehand. I will only talk about things that you saw in the trailer.
I have a bad feeling about this.
But you have heard of me.
My motto is, if you want to win the lottery, you have to make the money to buy a ticket.
You talking to me?
Hasta la vista, baby.
In case I don't see ya. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Mickey Barnes has problems on Earth. He wants to open a macaron shop with his friend Timo because he thinks he will be successful. To do this, he takes a loan from a loan shark to open his shop. The loan shark didn't leave him alone even though he still had time to pay off the loan. So he applies to be an expendable. That has nothing to do with Sylvester Stallone, by the way. He's sent on missions where he dies but can always be reprinted. On one mission, he falls through the ice on the planet Nilfheim, falls a long way, and his friend doesn't want to save him because he's being reprinted tomorrow anyway. His friend assumes that the creatures, which have a very interesting name, will eat him. But they don't do that, instead they drag him back to the surface while Mickey 18 is already being printed. Suddenly the two meet, and since multiples are forbidden, a complicated situation arises. So what can I say about the film? The first half to first hour was very good. There were a lot of jokes, I had to laugh a few times, but the voiceovers from Mickey were a bit too much for me. Too many things are described that you can also see for yourself. It was very refreshing to see Robert Pattinson being funny for once. Later, when Mickey 18 was printed, you could also see 17 and 18 as independent characters because he played them so well differently. His performance was really good. I didn't like Mark Ruffalo so much in the film, and that's not just because of the character he plays. Some have compared the character to Donald Trump because of his narcissistic nature. Mark Ruffalo has acted much better, for example in the film Shutter Island. He was very good in Shutter Island, yeah. That's why I was a little disappointed. The female leads were all fine. Towards the end, the comedy aspect disappears a little and it becomes a criticism of colonialism. The film somehow didn't really know what it wanted to be. I liked the camera work and the look of the film. The CGI was also really surprisingly good. There are films with the same budget that have much worse CGI. I have to admit, I didn't like the soundtrack at all. It was mostly just some piano music. They could have composed something much better. The film wasn't long-winded, but I think that 10 to 15 minutes less wouldn't have hurt it. There are also a few logical gaps that I noticed, such as, now I think that is a spoiler. When he's rescued by the creepers, he returns to the station and asks what time it is. He's told that it is 3:30, as if a day lasts as long on that planet as it does on Earth. I don't think so. What can I say in conclusion? The film had its good moments, especially at the beginning, and it was very well made, but towards the end it becomes too political for me, and I think that more could have been made of it. I didn't think it was terrible, but when I saw the trailer back then, a few months ago, I was hoping for more. I rate the film 6.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching and see you next time.